Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today, we're looking at something very special that I'm super excited for. We're looking at the airsoft ASG. This is a big package from ebike.com. This is my first real airsoft rifle I've ever gotten, or real airsoft anything, because that cheap $20 pistol did not count. $25 pistol, that was horrible. So let's go ahead and open this thing up. You always got to open your package on camera. In 2 days it will be 3 weeks since I ordered this from ebike. That is that's a long time. Apparently with coronavirus they're having trouble shipping stuff, and this is the first ebike order I've ever gotten, so I assume that their shipping is normally great because people always talk about how awesome they are. But 2 weeks, so 10 business days to ship out, which is pretty much their maximum to ship stuff right now. And then a week, almost a week through UPS, 5 days through UPS. So that took a long time. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I also got something else for another video, and that would be this right here. This is for a whole nother video. Stay tuned for that. This is gonna be interesting. A little sneak peek there. But here's what I'm interested in right here. Go ahead, take this stuff out. I have a ebike.com shipping confirmation thing. You don't want to see that. And then I have an extra mag. This costs what, like 12 bucks? So that's nice. I just thought that'd be good to have an extra magazine. But here is what I want right here. I got worried for a second because the image is black. I got the exclusive ebike.com one. I had to pre-order it. But there you go, right there, the M40A3. This thing looks super awesome. So let's go ahead and open it on up. This box is very heavy, so it said this entire package inside the box was 8.5 pounds. I have no idea how much this actual gun weighs. I guess I might weigh it once it's out of the package. Opening it up, inside the package, kind of cumbersome to handle. This is what's inside. Got the nice OD green. The OD green is exclusive to ebike.com. When I got it, it was not available and I had to pre-order it. But pretty fast it was available again. So depending on when you look this gun up, it might be available in this color. But in my opinion, it definitely looks the best in this color, so I'd recommend getting it in the green. But there's a little hole here where you can open it. This whole thing is in like a plastic wrap, except for the manual. I guess that fell out. I might be needing that to put this together because it is in a few pieces. We're gonna go ahead and just open this plastic wrap up a little bit. And it comes with a speed loader, a few Allen keys to maintenance the gun, and open it up and put it together and everything. Wow, breaking the seal. It has a very strong plastic factory smell, I guess. I do have a scope right here. I just got a Tasco rimfire 3 to 7 times zoom. This was like 20 bucks from Walmart, so that's what I got. I don't really know a whole lot about scopes, but that one seemed pretty good to me. We have some 100.20 gram BBs. I will be using 0.30 gram BBs, but I might make a video sometime comparing 0.20s to 0.30s, or I might even do it in this video. This costs about $89 for the OD green version. It is $10 less, so it's $79.99 for the black version and then $89.99 for the green version. They do have $20 shipping. That's how much it costs to ship it. But if you go over the $100 threshold, the shipping's free. So I just threw in an extra mag because I thought that was important, and then that brought me over the threshold for the free shipping. So that's what I recommend you doing. And there is everything inside. We're gonna go ahead and take the main, I think, polymer body out. And this has some metal in it, I can tell already because it's pretty heavy. And there the gun is. Wow, that feels actually really good in the hand. If I'm not mistaken, this is the main military sniper rifle in the US right now. There's a lot of weight in the stock right now where it feels good, but once we put the barrel in right here, and this is the whole mechanism, we got the bolt handle here, the federally mandated orange tip, of course, and we have the stock extensions, which I'll go over in just a minute. Have a speed loader, which is super handy. These are necessary if you're using airsoft rifles. I did not have one till now, so this is really handy. We have a magazine, 2 Allen keys, a small and a big, I'm assuming for different fits on the rifle, and then we have a unjamming / cleaning rod for the barrel of the gun. I don't really know how to assemble this, so we're gonna go and figure this out as I go. I know that the screws are already inside this, so we're gonna take our body, we're just gonna set this barrel and the catch mechanism and the trigger in, and then on the bottom there should be some screws to tighten, which will use the 2 different sizes of the Allen key. So right here we'll have the smaller size Allen key. I've been putting this in for a while and I didn't know if it was catching or not, but now it's finally tight. You have to turn it a lot. I won't put it too crazy tight, just enough where there's a little bit of tension on it. There's another one right here, and we just got to go through the same whole long process again. Okay, and then for the last fitting, we just put the big Allen key at the bottom right here, right under the trigger guard, and then we're going to screw that in. Okay, now that that is in, we have our McMillan sniper rifle right here. Feels really good to the hand, weighted pretty well, still a lot of weight in the back, which is actually pretty good. We have the buttstock adjusters here, we have the cheek riser, the bolt, let's go ahead, it comes on safety. We're going to go ahead and see how it feels to pull this. This is heavy, this feels good. Man, that feels pretty good. Trigger pull feels pretty nice. Apparently there is an adjustable trigger pull, which I will have to mess with and figure that out. Let's go ahead and put the magazine in just to see how that is. Okay, and then there's a button right here. The magazine pops out a little bit, and then you can pull it out the rest of the way so it doesn't drop on the floor. Magazine's very light, actually feels pretty cheap, but it should be fine. Real fast, let's go over how you adjust the buttstock. So there are going to be 2 slots right here where you can put your bigger Allen key, and then that will just go into those 2 holes. You will unscrew them, which I'm going to do off camera because I can't show you. And the extensions are just plastic on this, but the very back of the stock is rubber, so it will feel good. So going ahead and adjusting this right here, once we have this loosened just a little bit, we're going to say if I wanted to take the big piece out of the center, it just lifts up and then out. It just lifts up and then out on this side, and then you can just take that out, and then you would screw this down so that it is putting pressure against these 2 and it locks and shortens your stock. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this to the farthest out it can go because I have longer arms, so I think that should be pretty comfortable for me. So I'll speed this up and you'll be able to see me do it. Here is the stock fully extended. That might be a little bit too long for me. I'm gonna have to feel it out and figure it out for myself. The cheek riser, you just unscrew these bolts on the side here, which are plastic, I will say, and they are on both sides, so you have to unscrew all 4 of them, and then you'll be able to move this thing up and down so that when you put your cheek on this, you'll be able to line up to the scope immediately. And it's also helpful, say if you have a camera right under your scope, it will raise it up, which is kind of hard to do with one hand for some reason. And then you'd be right where your scope is because there would be a camera raising it. Okay, so enough of me just blabbing on and talking about this thing. Let's go ahead, go outside, fire it at some cool stuff. I'm going to just start by shooting it at some foam, then we're going to shoot at some cardboard, plastic. We're going to test the accuracy of this, we're going to test the range. So I'm interested to see how this thing does. Okay, we are outside and I have some targets up over there. So we're gonna go ahead, take a few shots out of this thing. Hop up is factory unadjusted, exactly how it came. We're gonna go ahead, put a mag in this. The speed loader worked great. We're gonna take it off safety, which is right here. And then we're going to prime it back. I do not have a scope on this because it turns out the scope I had did not fit the rail. It's a wide rail. Do not get a 20mm scope because this rail is a lot bigger. I'm gonna guess it's like a 38mm. I don't know yet. We'll figure out later. I have no sights on this thing. I just want to see if it fires. Okay, first try, fired pretty well. Go ahead, take another shot. Shot high. Man, this thing is silent. Right now we're shooting a little bit high. There we go. Shoot at the targets down low. Man. Alright, to my surprise, it looks like we are going through the cans on both sides. I did not expect that. That one bounced off. That one looks like it bounced off. I'm liking this a lot so far. It's my first time ever handling an airsoft rifle before, so it's heavier than I expected it would be. And I'm gonna go ahead and put a sling on this because it's pretty heavy. And I'm also going to figure out a scope, and then we'll shoot some targets. So I'll see you then. Okay guys, it is a few days later. I got a scope for this thing that actually fits it. This is a Swiss Arms 4x set zoom scope. This cost me $30 on Amazon. It works really well for this. Just look up Swiss Arms scope and you'll find it. I'm excited to shoot this for the video. I've sighted it in. I've used this gun for a couple days now, and I've formulated an opinion about this. I attached a GoPro to it, so you'll get some GoPro footage of me shooting it. And I also have some targets set over there to shoot. I'm gonna be shooting cardboard, plastic, clear plastic, just to see what kind of dent it puts in it, and then a phone, which should not do anything to a phone, but we'll see. I realized that I spent about 16 minutes filming the intro and unboxing and talking about this gun inside, so I'm gonna try not to make this video too long, but there's a lot to talk about with this gun. And then we have the hop up right here, and you can just adjust that to figure out what hop-up setting works best for you. I got it perfect for me, which is right here, but I'm pretty sure every different copy of this gun will be different, so I wouldn't judge it off of mine and put it at that exact same spot. And one last thing before I shoot this gun, I did want to say that the weird thing they did here was they put a Picatinny rail on the bottom, and then they put a Weaver rail on the top. So just get this scope, or if you don't like the scope for some reason, look up a scope that can fit on a Weaver rail, because I had a lot of trouble trying to figure that out. I probably shouldn't have had as much trouble as I did, but I finally figured that out, and I hope you guys can just look that up. I have two cans set up already over there. Those are both used and have holes in them, but I wanted to show you, here is just a nice black spray painted can that I'm gonna shoot, and we're gonna see if this goes through the can, dents one side of the can, goes through one of the sides. We'll see. So I'm gonna set this up over there and hope the wind doesn't blow it down, because it's fairly windy today, which is not ideal for this. Okay, going ahead and getting ready to fire this thing. Hopefully you know how this thing works already, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you just in case you don't. It's on safety right now, which is this little switch right here. When it's in the back, it's on safe, and when it's forward, it's hot, it's ready to fire. So right now I'm gonna keep it on safe. We're gonna push the bolt up, and then it'll lock in the up position. We're going to shoulder the gun, prime the bolt back just like that, and then we're gonna push the bolt forward and then put it back down, and it'll click back down. Then we want to put it on fire, and we're ready to fire it at our target. We're gonna shoot at the two left cans first. Okay. Looks like I shot the bottom. I have this thing duct taped down because the wind kept knocking it over, and I guess now it's too secure. Okay, there we go. We finally knocked it down. We put a good amount of holes in this thing. So let's go ahead and see what it did. Okay, so looking at the can right here, we can see here's an entrance hole right here. Here are 3 more entrance holes, and then looks like we grazed it right here and dented it in on the side, because I think it hit it like that. So we have 4 entrances, and then on the back we have 1 exit. And then here it looks like it chipped the paint off of the can. So there you have it. It has enough power to go through one side every time, but Only once in a while it will go through the other side of the can from about 35 feet. Okay, next up we have just a little piece of cardboard. Okay, we have it set up over there. I'm just gonna tell you right now, this most likely will go through cardboard. Here's our cardboard. We missed that. I wasn't quite aiming for that, but it went right through, so cardboard's not a problem. Next up we have this semi-strong just piece of clear plastic like you'd see on the window of one of those really annoying tool packages. So I already have 2 little dents from the Crosman PSM45. I shot at this off camera. We're gonna go ahead and see the damage that this gun does to it. My camera has a hard time focusing on this because it's clear, but you can see here's the 3 shots from the airsoft rifle. And now this is about 320 FPS coming out of this thing. And then here's the 2 shots from the Crosman, the BB horrible pistol that we all know about if you watch my videos. But airsoft gun gave a lot of stress on the plastic, made it white where it hit. And it's bulging out a little bit, not a lot. It mainly just stressed the plastic, which looks actually really cool. So that's what it does to a clear window. So there you have it. If someone has an airsoft gun, you can hide behind tool packaging. Alright, so our next target is something that I've shot at in almost every video. Just a thin piece of plastic. I think it will break this in 2. And that is where we hit it. I'm not very surprised. Let's do one more shot. Well, it looks like we just chipped it on the corner right here, but you get the idea. It's strong enough to go through this. And finally we have the cell phone. I've shot this before, shot it here with the Crosman. You can't see where it hit because it's so bad. Shot it 3 times with a air-powered Daisy BB rifle. Shot it in the front with a Crosman, did not do anything. We're gonna shoot it in the back first with the M40A3. There we go, we hit it. Okay, we hit it once and it did not do anything, so let's try it again. Shot it in the bottom. Okay, I shot it 3 times on the bottom of the phone, so we'll see if that does anything. Okay, you can see where we hit it. There, and there. I'm glad it didn't do a crazy amount of damage to this because I wouldn't want an airsoft rifle to like go straight through this or do what the Daisy did. But we're gonna shoot it in the screen. I don't think much will happen because it's actually pretty strong. We shattered it. And there you have it. Can you guess where we hit it? Yeah, that's pretty good. Looks pretty cool. There is a little bit of a dent there I can see. I'm not gonna touch that because glass will then fall everywhere. But it shattered about half of the screen. Looks pretty cool. I'm actually surprised that it did anything to this. And stay tuned because I might let my dad shoot me with this. I've never been shot with an airsoft rifle before. I know you don't want to get shot by a 320 FPS sniper rifle from like 50 feet or closer. Okay. Whoa, that stung. Okay, oh, God. Okay guys, so this is the end of the video. I'm gonna keep this outro pretty short because I know this video has gone on way too long. There's a few more things I want to mention about this gun before I end this video though. One of the smaller things I noticed was that on their website, on eBike, on the listing for this gun, it says it has an adjustable trigger pull and bolt stroke, but it does not have that. I know the Pro Line $300 or $270 version has that, but this one does not. I just wanted to clarify that. If you saw the description and were like, wait, what's that? And that's about all I have to say about this gun. It did jam like 3 times since I've been using it over the past few days. Nothing that big of a deal. I'm pretty sure I just have to break this gun in because I'm constantly changing the hop up and I've only had it for a few days now. But other than that, it feels really good. It performs really well. You can see it actually hurts surprisingly bad, and it shoots accurately and far, and there's no real complaints I have with this. So for $90, this is my first airsoft rifle Hopefully it'll be your first airsoft rifle too, because this thing is pretty good. Only time will tell, but from what I've seen with other people, this thing will definitely stand the test of time. So definitely pick this up if you're thinking of getting a sniper for airsoft. Hope you guys found this helpful or entertaining. If you did, go check out some of my other videos. We recently hit 100 subscribers, which I know is not a crazy big deal, but I've been working at that for almost 3 years now, so that's pretty awesome. So I'm gonna keep making videos. Hopefully you guys will keep watching them and enjoying them, and who knows where this channel will go. But anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.